We know that they are very, very good in jungling and they can just go to the back line without any problems. Waiting for CFU to make their third ban, and both side of the team, I'm pretty sure, feel very confident with their picks. This is the first game for both of them.
Yeah, so to a certain extent, it's like a sort of a discovery, right, between the two of them. Though they have played matches before, but sometimes times will change, especially when you release a patch when this tournament playoff series started. So everyone's like kind of like learning and discovering each other as we go along. So the Guinevere, one of the hot ones as well. We saw how it was used. The Violet Requiem was very strong, able to catch a couple of players in one go. Of course, it was also comboed with the Raging Sandstorm, but this time it's going to be out. So now the last ban, if RSG, they want to ban something familiar, they could consider to ban out the Faramis.
Yes, and they could also ban Balmond, because we know Balmond's objective gameplay is very strong. But again, it's up to them to whether or not focus down on reducing the jungle hero pools for CFU or not. But they decided to go with Matilda, Cloud.
Ooh, that means Balmond is open. Able to be picked up, obviously. I wonder, are they going to go in for it? Because right now, I'm just looking over at the stats, right? So CFU Gaming, they have not played the Balmond in this tournament, especially after the new update. So I'm not sure how confident they are, considering that there is only a limited amount of time since the Balmond is out.
True, and they're still taking their time of which hero to pick, because usually the first hero to be picked is one of the most important ones, because they reveal the first 20% of your entire lineup.
Yeah, so at this moment, they're still thinking about it. But okay. Marksman as an early pick. Okay, we don't normally see that. But, well, unless it's a Bruno, because it's one of the top pick and ban hero as of now. But speaking about the Bruno is open though, but looks like the Claw be picked up. So Zing will be the one to use it. So far, the win rate is 100%, used twice in this tournament. So looking good in terms of stats. Now, moving over to RSG, one of the hot picks, let's see here. So Izanami is very good with Valentina. That's a fact there. It could be one of the early picks since they have the first two picks.
True, but also, Cloud, I think that choosing any marksman as the first pick, aside by 1-1, is a very good thing to do, because you're basically hiding the rest of the team comp, because marksmen are more or less the same, right? Except for 1-1, because 1-1 has the dashing ability for after every basic attack. But then again, RCMY is going with non-marksman heroes, which is Fredrin and Faramis, which is extremely scary, because Faramis can just use Kill Alta and just revive Fredrin, or not revive, but prolong his health with just another stack of HP, and they would just be unstoppable and tanky.
Wow, okay, we got two big boys here. We got a Baxia and a Minotaur being picked up by CFU Gaming. So now RSG, they need to consider a tank shredder. So a Derov would be really nice to counter them. If they don't pick the Derov now, I worry that the Derov will be bad in the second phase. So they could be forced to pick the Derov. If it's not a Derov, they can go for the carry, which has true damage as well. So it can be a tank shredder too. But I would expect that RSG... Well, okay, they can't pick a Derov because they already had a Fredrin. So I'm gonna take that back. But yeah, since
they
they
can
have
still EXP lane.
Oh, true. They can move the Faramis to an XP lane. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of flexible that way.
Or Deroth itself to be played at XP lane. But again, Baxia and Minotaur both are very tanky heroes, which means they're going with Baxia jungle, and carry is already a good pick to delete both of these heroes, because carry has a 10% current HP true damage, something like that, which means she needs to break her stacks 10 times, 100% HP is gone. So they have the choice to now ban maybe some mid lane heroes from CFU, or maybe some EXP heroes from CFU.
So when we talk about the bans, right? So since they have the carry, they need to protect the carry. So that's why CFU they are thinking of protecting like the tank, banning out the tanky heroes now. Another tanky hero that they can consider to ban out, I would say we have seen RSG with a Grok before, so that can be a consideration. But I'm also thinking of a Digi. It's kind of nice as a roamer because Digi can also stop Baxia from actually engaging or actually going away, and also the Minion Fury as well. So now that the ban is onto the Cho, the Digi is open. RSG potentially can take that.
Yes, and also I saw that Kufra has been taken out by CFU. That also means that team CFU might want to play dashing heroes because Kufra blocks heroes dashes, and we might see RSG just doing that as well. But again, Chow has been taken out. We have a lot of other dashing heroes such as Harith, maybe if armies want to go towards roaming.
Yeah, I think you make a good point with the Harif and also the Chow, because they need to find a way to go down to the back line. So they're gonna pick the XP laner first. So that means the roamer, they can still have an option to go for heroes that can potentially at least disrupt the backline somehow. So the Tamus will be very strong on the lane. Expect it to be just doing its own thing there at the XP lane, not joining fights as much. Even if it joins fights, it will be maybe a little bit later.
True, we know that Tamus is very good in holding out lanes, and he's a very tanky character. Waiting out for the last two hero picks from CFU. They can take any mage heroes right now. They can also get EXP laners, which is going to be Terizla. The mid lane could be Novaria. Novaria is open. But again, the damage output coming from CFU right now is quite low. It's not as much. Oh, no.
Well, now, yeah, don't worry about Novaria. Like you don't need a long range sniper. Novaria.
What is Novaria?
What is Novaria? You got Nana. Okay, I mean, so you talk about like, oh, Nana and all that, and yeah, it has to be picked up by CFU. And fun fact, it is also the first time CFU is using the Nana in this tournament.
Wow, and this just means that they're going to use a lot of the second skill from Nana, a lot of CCs coming out from Team CFU, from Minotaur, Nana, and Terizla. And the response from Team RSG MY is going to be Edith. So Edith as the EXP laner. And here we go again with the Caster's prediction, having the Nana on the opposite team of our predictions again, Cloud.
Okay, we are all in onto RSG. Okay, I'm going to put this question to you again, right? Now, looking at the draft, would you have changed your pick, or are you sticking with RSG?
Sticking with RSG.
All right. Like, believe in your pick, right?
I believe. I don't think Caster Curse actually exists. It's just pure sheer coincidence what happened in the last game just now. But again, Nana is scary though. Nana can be proven to be very scary with the second skill, with the ultimate, with the boomerang. It's also annoying.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of protection for Nana, right? You gotta think about it. Not only Nana has her own passive to save herself, basically a second life in the Molina, but also you got two beefy heroes in front. So I'm also thinking about like, okay,
Three.
You have two. Oh, maybe that's three. Yeah, three beefy heroes. So I'm thinking about RSG. How are they going to go in for the back? Like, yes, they do have carry as a tank shredder, but you have three of them. Well, you have protection with the farmers, great, but there's still no answer to how are you going to go behind.
So this also means that all CFU has to do is just take down carry. When carry is down, the damage output coming out from RSGMY is also going to be very, very low. Because hoping for Fredrin to make a huge damage output, he has to have a low HP first before he could use his ultimate to just slam down onto the ground and delete any soft heroes from CFU. But this also depends on the itemization coming out from Stormsky, which is playing Edith, because it is basically a marksman when he uses the ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, you're right though. However, funny enough, like the Edith has recently fall out of favor recently, and also I was just looking at the stats. Has RSG used the Edith before in this tournament? No, not yet, especially with the new patch. But look at the top lane. Looks like we might see a first blood. Here we go. It's going to be Venogo going down. First blood brought to you by Com Asia.
Oh my god, it has actually double kill by Nana. This is going exactly the opposite of what we predicted by all the casters. And Jing is alone at bottom lane. He has to take care of himself without the help of his roamer. But again, CFU is leading in terms of gold. They're still trying to pressure out Bombsy from his own lane. Venogo just arrived, but is it probably too late?
Oh, okay, they backed out. And they have a beefy hero. Detective was using the bugs here, so you don't want to go all in onto all of them. Plus, not only that, they're not really at level 4 just yet, so you don't really have to outsort all of your heroes. But right now, with out or not, penalty zone goes in, and Venogo steals away the turtle.
Wow, it's a good steal from RSGMY. They're trying to take out the rest of CFU Gaming. Wadu is a bit out of position right now. Izanami is trying to take out with his first skill. Flames is trying to use the penalty zone, but it doesn't have any follow-up damage from his own teammate because Wadu is already out.
Flamesy flickers away by the bottom lane. Lawless solo kill onto Zay, but oh, Detective is there. Oh, that's a close one. Lawless getting survived somehow. Flicker onto the other side, but Detective just needed to land a final blow onto Lawless.
A very good rotation coming from Detective. Now they're trying to push away Stormsky from bottom lane. And it looks like Jing just lost one of the gold trucks coming from the bottom lane just now because he died a bit too early. Wadu's trying to take care of the purple buff. Who got the buff? We haven't seen it yet, but a good pull from Izanami trying to pull all of them out from the area. And Stormsky managed to help Izanami to bring down Wadu. And the blue buff is not stolen, actually.
What do you want, huh? What do you want? What do you want, huh? What do you want? You want to upgrade your phone?
Yes, exactly.
Then subscribe to YouTube right now and receive 100 ringgit Com Asia discount voucher offers until 31st January.
All the way to 31st January. That's still a long way to go. Jing still at bottom lane. Flamesy is trying to give him a hand, but also Detective just starting out the jungle around the bottom area. Z is gonna be pulled back towards the mid lane. A huge damage splash from Izanami. The more minions, the better it is for Izanami.
Oh yes, Izanami, so far for him, it's 200 KDA. So he's doing well so far. I mean, honestly, Izanami, he is an amazing mage player. At some point, people call him the Prince of Mage. But let's see if Izanami can pull off something big here, as looks like the zoning is happening. Boji goes on to the backline. Z survives!
Oh Z managed to run away, and all of the three of them are knocked out. And the turtle is still ongoing. Izanami is going to be taken down by Wadu. Amazing, amazing second skill placement just now. And Detective managed to hold out the retribution to the right moment. Just a little bit too early by Venogo.
Case resolved by Com Asia, ladies and gentlemen. Zing now will be in trouble. Stormkey. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, there you go. Airborne onto Zing. Zing tries to get away, but he has backup coming from Flamesy. And Zing is alive.
And right now, both teams have more or less the same amount of gold. And we can see Stormsky is still in front, trying to give more vision for RSGMY. Loliels trying to farm as fast as he can. He has to be the carry for the entire team later on because he's the only marksman here. He's the only true damage dealer to take down all the tank heroes from CFU Gaming.
But speaking about as fast as they can, or you can, you got to claim this redeem code as fast as you can, ladies and gentlemen, before it goes
Taking
away.
My phone out now?
Yup. No, you're not allowed to. No. Don't be
I'm
naughty.
not? Okay, sorry.
Don't be naughty. Okay, behave, Adam.
Okay, sorry. I mean, the code is just, be shown to us in front of our face, just like the death of Edith right now. A very quick delete button coming from CFU Gaming. Zing is gonna try to cut the lane. No, he's not.
Okay, Detective onto Izanami. He's okay for now, but looks like they're going to make this engagement. Flamesy, not all in, but they switch their attention onto Z. Now Z's in trouble. Z saved by the Molina passive, but he will not go far away. Bonzi is there to finish him off, but the fight's not over just yet. Right now, we can see that Flamesy might be the right road to fall. Flickers away to safety, immediately heals himself up. Izanami is alright.
Again, Izanami's Skill Alta saved his entire team, and they managed to take out Nana, which I'm pretty sure boosts a lot of their confidence that they can actually kill Nana quite easily. And Bombsy is gonna go down with the help of Detective. Zing is quite cornered a little bit here, but he can just hide out at the back because there's no more gold trucks for him to try to catch.
Oh, and look at this. The turtles are brought to you by Com Asia. Right now, CFU Gaming, they're prepared. They might be able to get it. Benogo goes in. He wants to land the retribution, but he's being stopped. He's being stunned. He cannot land the retribution. So Com Asia gives CFU Gaming the turtle.
And right now, both teams have the exact same amount of gold, and they're trying to clear the minions at mid lane as quickly as possible. But it seemed like Bornzy couldn't survive too long in wars as of now. Maybe it's because a good focus fire coming out from CFU Gaming, focusing down on him, which led to him not being able to survive for too long. And Z managed to run away. He still have the passive? No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay, Z, yeah, he used it earlier on, so it should be still on cooldown. I mean, once he's used, the cooldown is quite long. So he has to play this really, really safe for now. But at the top, let's see if Zing can play this safely. He has protection for his teammates. And Flamesy and Detective is going to take care of his behind. Zing now with the Blazing Duet will not be able to reach his opponent.
Loliel just managed to almost kill Zing, but not quite. And right now, Little Wonder is going to be targeted by RGMY, but Detective is playing quite aggressively. He doesn't have enough mana right now. He should probably back out first.
Okay, itemization wise, I would say not too far since that goal difference is really, really close. But keep your eye on the Benogo right now. He could be in trouble.
Oh, Flamesy is still alive. He's with last hit, and Cloud Alta is just have been activated. But Cloud managed to find a very good damage. Flamesy is gonna be taken out, but no, he used his second skill at the right timing, healing the entire team. And right now, Zing is trying to get the triple kill that he wants, but he just couldn't do it. And Detective is chasing them down all the way to the back, zoning them out so that they cannot defend the turret. A good war for CFU Gaming.
Yeah, very, very objective. Secure the turret, back off, and reset for the Lord, because in about 8 more seconds, we'll see the arrival of Lord, brought to you by Com Asia. But before going on to Lord, might as well take the mid turret, opening up more space for CFU Gaming.
It seems like today's game is going to be a lot like whichever the casters are predicting, you're going to lose. Is it not like that for you, Cloud?
I mean, you don't believe in it, right? So it's not our fault, you know, it just so happened, you know. Wait.
It's a coincidence, right?
Yeah, it's a coincidence, you know.
True. We don't there's anything that doesn't exist. Yeah.
It's the same like you don't believe in black magic and all that. It's the same thing, you know.
Yeah. We can see a good push coming in from Venogo, but again, Z with a huge damage coming out from Nana, trying to fight damage to all the rest of the heroes from RGMY. Blazing do has been used. Loliel has been targeted down. Venogo is gonna be the next victim, and Izanami has just managed to run away, and Bornzy has been very cheeky, trying to destroy every single turret on his own.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point on him trying to join the fight, right? The fight would have been over by the time he arrived, so might as well try to take the mid turret. Mid turret is very important because it opens up a lot of space within the map. The Lord, however, took down by CFU Gaming. But speaking about taking, you guys can take home an Infinix GT10 Pro if you join this giveaway only in the Kohai app. Download it right now.
And right now, they're trying to wait for the Lord to start marching down the top lane. We know that all the lanes still have the wave that could just destroy Lords and minions quickly. But let's see how CFU Gaming is going to make good use of this Lord wave.
Oh, okay, the Lord is pushing at the top lane. Right now, a lot of pressure on the mid lane from CFU Gaming. They notice Bonzi is waiting at the side, so Bonzi can't try something funny now. Purple buff might be taken away. Zing is starting it.
And Zing's gonna just wait it out all the way down to the purple buff being taken, and Detective is just rolling in. Oh, he tried to jump, but it didn't go over. It's a bit too thick. Bonzi can dive to the back of them, but Detective has been pulled in, and Detective might just be the first victim here.
Dang!
But has been used trying to find a good damage to the back line, and Lolias is
Lolias!
going to be taken down, but no! He lives! But Wadu taking the last huge hit towards the enemy team.
Dude, if Lolias goes down, potentially CFU Gaming can close off the game right now. So
True.
Lolias has to be kept alive. But they're going on to Lolias. They know that he's the main objective. Lolias
Oh.
went down. Mega kill. Is it going to be enough? Right now, he's an army. No way for him to defend all alone. And he's
Oh my
taken out at the same time. That is going to be game for CFU Gaming.